Hi guys, Esther Nilson from Coronis, just giving a quick update from the City of Armidale for this power round. Okay, I've got no available properties at the moment. I've got one in Camillo where a tenant's vacated, but there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done to the property. Now that was rented at $300 per week. It is going to be probably more around the $330 a week when we put it onto market. I do have another property in Armidale that the tenant was paying $300 a week. We have increased that now to $315, although market value really for that property is sitting around $330. But because of the tenancy, the owner was happy to just leave it at $315 a week. He is potentially looking at redeveloping the back part of the block for that one as well, because it is subdivisible. The other property I had in Harrisdale, that's within the City of Armidale, that was rented at $560 a week. That's just had a rent increase to $620 a week. And another property I had in Kelmscott, that was rented at $265 a week. Now that was quite undervalued now, so it's probably worth around $350 at least, but the owner has pushed that to a $30 increase at this stage, again because of the tenancy, and she doesn't sort of want to push them out because she's overall happy with them. But realistically, if it went to open market, we would be pushing it up. So yes, prices are sort of going up at least $30 a week, some of them potentially more, but if they are already tenanted, then the landlords are kind of happy to not seek the full extent of market value increase. So that's pretty much the wrap for me. As I mentioned, the stock levels are still really low and properties are still renting pretty much straight away at the first viewing.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the January 2022 Perth City Rental Market Update. I'm Rebecca from LJ Hooker City Residential. January saw a really busy month. We came back on the 10th of January, so it was a shorter month, but it didn't affect our results. Across the board, we saw 7,500 inquiries come in on our properties, which was 2,000 inquiries up from December. We processed 474 home opens, and out of those 474 home opens, we processed 213 applications, which resulted in us leasing 48 properties for the month of January. In terms of lease renewals, we saw an increase on average of 12.26% on rents, which I think is shaping up to make 2022, REWA are saying 10% increase on rentals, and I think that's very conservative if the start of the year is anything to go by. We're super excited moving into 2022. We think we're going to see some really good returns for our investors, and I'll be here with you every month giving you a market update. So until then, happy renting and investing, and if you need anything in Perth City, please contact our office at LJ Hooker.
Hi everyone, Sharon Turner from About Time Real Estate in the Hood, Goodchild, the KGB represent. Quick one this month because there hasn't been a lot of action for January. Quiet coming back after Christmas and New Year. Only had a couple to lease. Now both those properties that I leased actually literally leased within minutes. Straight off the live video, gone. So I've got people sitting on my Facebook page watching and waiting for the next property I drop, and they're gone super quick. So the issue is stock. I don't have enough stock. I've got more tenants than I do houses, and that is the issue for everybody out there. So if I can help you, let me know. Take care.
Hi, I'm Ashleigh from SOCO Realty with your January rental update, and we are definitely seeing some landlords trying to place cheeky offers on rental properties and not succeeding. So it's really, really important that in the first 7 days of renting out your home that you do get that price right or adjusted to the right price. We are still seeing some reasonable size home opens where there's a suburb with less than, say, 5 properties available for rent in the suburb, we are seeing that those properties are attracting around 30 people to the first home open. But as an average in that South Perth area, we are seeing around 5 to 10 people through home opens. Definitely not as much chaos as previous months, but definitely the demand is still there. And properties are still renting out within the first or second home open, which is great. But there seems to be good consistent stock coming up. And while we do have the interstate investors buying up in Perth, we are also seeing local investors or local peat mums and dads upgrading their current home and then renting out their original home. So that's what we're seeing coming on the market. If you have any questions regarding the South Perth, Como, Kensington area, give me a call.